You talked to me when we were setting up about being a left-handed player and playing a right-handed kit and how you kind of learned to play drums.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that again?
Yeah. Growing up, because I was left-handed, I was like struggling with this. Like my right foot always wanted to be on the kick pedal for sure. I wasn't like left hand or left-footed kind of. I am left-footed, but not in that way. And I was huge fan of Carter Beauford growing up. Dave Matthews, being from Virginia, they were like the local heroes.
Yeah.
You know, in the mid '90s, they were like went from playing 500-person clubs to like amphitheaters to taking over the world. And Carter was like the biggest inspiration. Just so clean. His time was perfect. Played every different style of music imaginable. Time signatures. I just learned a lot just from like mimicking him. I would get tapes from my cousin who was older and have little tapes, and I'd play along to it and just try to play every little note, like figure out what Carter was doing. So I played, and I wanted to just be like him. So I played open, had a ride on my left, and as I got older, I was like crushing like 2 and 4, you know, straight stuff with my left, but I couldn't swing with my left hand, but I could swing with my right. So at one point I had like 2 rides going, and it was just kind of getting out of control. And then when I would sit in, I would be playing like ride with my left hand over like it was just. And eventually I stopped practicing that as much and became more dominant. I wish I had kept it up because I would have way more just flexibility with my left hand, but I still got it. I can still hold down some stuff.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Left lead. So yeah, it's been, as a lefty, I've always been kind of going back and forth.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.